My name is Esteban Suarez. I am a project manager at Sydney Airports, and I specialize in technology implementation projects. Sydney Airport is one of the busiest airports in Australia. 84,000 bags, over 50 direct destinations that leave here, 150 flights per day. And just giving services of all that is really difficult, and maintaining it all running is what we have to do. Where I come in this is technologies, getting new technologies, implementing new technologies, or upgrading existing technologies that we have.
Krush Deepak, Head of Technology Project Management at Sydney Airport. There's in excess of 42 million passengers who traveled in and out of Sydney Airport last year. We've got over 59 carriers, international and domestic, across our 3 terminals. And we're in a rapid growth phase of our journey. We've got just about every part of the airport assets being transformed by our new owners, including our car park, our security features, both physical and cyber, our baggage facilities, our passenger processing, and technology is at the heart of everything that we do here.
We had an airport management system, a SCADA system, that was old and out of date. End of life, end of support. We needed new functionalities. We needed to bring new systems in. We needed something that would not only replace it, but would provide a future proofing and what we could gain from that. So we had to look for something that would give us that and more.
My name's Con Carlos. I'm manager of electrical facilities at Sydney Airport. All the high voltage, low voltage, aeronautical ground lighting and the monitoring system. So we've got over 600 assets and we have over 250,000 monitoring points. So the challenges of upgrading the system in a live environment is that we still need to monitor our assets. So we can't just take them offline, upgrade the system because we don't know what's happening in the background if it's not monitored.
Bringing a new system into a live environment at Sydney Airport has a lot of risks. Bringing something down could mean from a simple off lights and passengers being uncomfortable to actually disrupting flights and disrupting the whole process. The main challenge that we had was avoiding that, any type of disruptions. So working very closely with the Sage team was actually bringing it in parts, different sections of implementation that actually made it really easy, and we ensured that it was a low risk.
Sage helped us reach the outcome by giving us ideas that we weren't familiar with. So by them giving us those ideas, let us think about, okay, we could use that functionality, let's do it. And also, what's the best way to implement the software?
I'm Sophie Kortbache. I work for Sage Automation and I'm a senior systems engineer. I'm a part of a Sydney Airport team and we work with different types of PLCs. We upgrade old PLCs and we manage the AMS system, which is the SCADA system of the airport. So in early stages, we did a thorough investigations of the different types of assets and we developed UDTs and templates that helped us to make a new standardized system. We were working with a system that was built over many years by different people, so it wasn't a very consistent system. As an example, the color coding of different parts of the project wasn't unique. We have many legacy devices and PLCs that they needed an interface upgrade. Along the way, we were finding different existing issues in the system, and the challenge here was time to do the migration and at the same time sorting out these issues.
My name is Tomasz Jankowski. I'm a senior systems engineer and I work at Sage Automation. My role in the project was a technical lead. It was really an exciting challenge for me. We work with Sydney Airport to bring critical infrastructure from all 3 terminals into one unified airport management system, integrating more than 600 field devices, delivering a system that is more secure and intuitive. One of the biggest challenges was to deliver a system in 0 downtime. So we were running both old and new system in parallel for testing and collecting feedbacks from the customer. On top of that, we had to meet very strict cybersecurity requirements.
Replacing that system involved us touching so many points: water, elevators, lights, aero bridges. So all of these systems that the airport management was looking at had to be done while everything was live. We do have a curfew at night, but not everything could be done during that time because we actually had to test it as well. So a lot of those systems were basically put together in a way or tested in a way that would cause minimal disruptions or none at all.
It was an upgrade of what is a critical alarming and monitoring system that allows us to purview some of our major assets. When you're in that construction mode, you're always going through a journey of transformation. And in that journey of transformation, there's movement of assets. So this particular project, one of the pain points that it did solve is that it updated all our asset maps, which made the monitoring and alarming much more accurate. The updating of those asset maps, allowing for better reporting and dashboarding, laying down the foundational elements for future targets, which is real-time predictive maintenance of the assets, were enabled by this project.
Ignition was selected for this project because I think the cost-effective licensing and their support, also the compliance to the Essential 8, which is the cybersecurity framework. The other reason is that Ignition is a modern platform that can easily integrate into the IT world like Azure, and it has helped airport to develop some dashboards that are very effective and looking nice.
Ignition at Sydney Airport is used mostly for alarming. So we put a lot of effort into situational awareness and improving alarms visibility on SCADA pages, and also we work on alarm rationalization. Dashboards to give operators more insight into alarm trends so they can focus on the things that really matters. One of the highlights of the project was standardization, which exposed a lot of hidden faults that were previously missed in the old system. So the new system shows much more clear and actual state of the equipment. The game changer was the ability to make changes online, so we were able to amend our system based on the customer feedback on the spot, especially during testing. Plus the Azure IoT Hub interface, it gives the team tools like Power BI reports that open the whole new world of analytics.
It sets us up for success as we move to the world of real-time predictive analytics.
My name is Michael Ziegler. I work for Sage Automation in the capacity of account manager. We have moved across from a system that was becoming obsolete to a 21st century piece of engineering that the airport can utilize and maintain with a lot of confidence. As a result, Sage Automation has picked up a further 9-year contract with the airport to maintain this piece of work.
The new airport management system has allowed a lot of our teams to actually get better information. We have done data integration with the system, and that allows better reporting. So we now have a better visibility of what's happening, and also the fact that there's a new, easily readable display that the actual teams that are providing the support can attend quicker, which means we can now look at real-time information and make decisions based on that. The Sage team was pivotal to make this happen. Going through all the motions with cybersecurity, with integration, with deployment. It was a real partnership that we had.
The attention to detail that was on display, particularly when we were in the phase of requirements gathering, coming up with the functional specifications, testing the product after its build phase, and also the short turnaround time to resolve any defects and delivering the project with effectively no disruption to business operations.
What's next for Sydney Airport with the AMS system is using it to more of its capability. So we have some ideas in the pipeline, and we're working with Sage to see how we can use Ignition to implement our ideas.
After the successful performance of AMS project, Sage has developed a new system that integrates with the ticketing system of Sydney Airport, and they can make a service request through that system integrated to Sage system very fast and efficient, and our people in Sage service team, they can get them on time and action on it.
So next for the Sydney Airport is working on the interface between Ignition and Sydney Airport Enterprise Management System, which we already started testing. Also, we're working on more advanced alarm rationalization dashboards, and we try to bring ignition into mobile devices so operators they have access to real-time data